Welcome to High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Production. Now, here's tonight's game.
For Dothan High, number 2, Javier DeBril. Number 35, Dion Ray. Number 64, Dontravius Thomas. And number 65, Isaac Long.
Dothan won the toss and chose to receive.
Hello and welcome to Rip Hughes Stadium. We're at Wildfield tonight where the Dothan Tigers are hosting the Bears of Robertsdale. Hi, I'm Mick Kirkland along with Coach Harry Wayne Paris. Good to have you here again tonight, Coach.
Glad to be here, Mick. Exciting night, good, great weather, good crowd on the Dothan side especially, and Dothan High looks ready to play. We hope they are.
Yeah, Dothan coming off a heartbreaking loss to Fairhope last week, so they're hoping to recover from that one. That was an area game, so they are 1-1 in area play.
Big game, Mitt. I mean, they need to win some of these games. And I was talking last week. They lost by a close margin last week. They've got to learn to win some of those, and then tonight's it'll be a big one for them because they've got to get back in the win column. If they want to be in the playoffs, they've got to to be pretty consistent. And they have been so far, really, except for last week. But they were consistent. They just didn't. They got to win some of those. That's just the whole thing. But I'm looking forward to them tonight because I think they're a playoff team. I don't think there's any question about it. What I've seen so far, they're a playoff team. They just got to prove it.
Dothan comes into this game 2-1, and that they played a very good game last week. They led and was leading with 6.5 minutes left, and they gave up 3 touchdowns. So they are big plays. So they've got to come up with a way tonight not to allow those big plays like that to happen and hurt them.
Absolutely. Fourth quarter, be consistent just like you were the first, and I hope that'll happen. Kicking off and
ball goes to Egerton. He takes it at the 25 across the 30, and he's going to be dropped at about the 35-yard line. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Dothan High School Tigers at the 35.
Pretty good run back, pretty good start. So starting at the 35 on the right hash, and let's see what happens. See what Dothan High comes out in. Looks like Robertsdale's in a 3-man front, and that means they've got 8 people behind them. So let's see how they line up. And odd defense. Dothan High comes out in a spread, double twin to one side and single back to the other, and 2-back set.
1st and 10 Tigers. Williams drops back. And he goes for it on the first play of the game. He overthrew Egerton, so it will bring up 2nd and 10.
Fly pass is straight down the right sideline and just a little bit overthrown. Real good start. Could have been a great start. It was a pretty pass and just not quite on picture. So Dothan High getting in the second play of the ball game. Trips to the left, this time single to the right.
Isaiah Long in the backfield with Williams, and the pass is complete out to DeBril for a gain of about 4.
Quick screen there to the left, and we missed a block. We had I think one of the receivers was kind of confused who to block, and I think if he had got him, we might have picked up a first down. 3rd and about 7, and trips to the right this time, wide side of the field.
Williams, and it's complete. And it's going to be short of the first down. It goes over to Brendan Helms. And I think they're going to go for it. It's about a yard short.
Deep curl pass. Now, the wide receiver wasn't paying attention to the stick. And he should have got a first down there. But I think he made a mental error and
a penalty.
And we got a penalty. Illegal substitution, I think, on Dothan High's part.
So that's going to probably force them to punt now.
Prior to the snap infraction by the
motion.
offense, 5-yard penalty, still fourth down.
Somebody moved, and it was one good play and two bad ones. So, Dothan High kind of start off with a negative front here, but maybe they're a little nervous. Things have settled down. Robertsdale's getting the ball. From a spread punt. Good snap. Pretty good punt.
Boy, it's a high one.
Yeah, pretty good punt.
And it goes out of bounds inside the 30. They're going to call it out inside the 25 at about he's going to step it off.
Back up.
Yeah, to the 36. So Dothan punts on their first possession, and Robertsdale will be starting on their own 36-yard line.
25, Mitt. They changed.
Oh, they
changed.
They did change it.
Yeah, 20. I don't know why they did that. I thought it went out of bounds about the 35 or 36. But anyway, now Robertsdale's in a trip. Dothan High's in a three-man front, an odd front, and got 5 deep.
And that's Dylan Smith is the quarterback for Robertsdale. In the backfield with him is Denzel Smith, number 3.
Short motion. Just a straight dive play, take zone play to the left and picked up about 3.
And in on the stop was Granger, Javon Granger for the Tigers.
Back to the odd man front, trips to the left. They still got 5 men deep, five defensive back. One of the outside ends, outside linebackers, kind of sneaking up on Dothan High.
2nd and 6.
Motion.
Short pass incomplete. And it was intended for number 6.
Quick screen to the left and just over his head.
That's DeMarcus Robinson was the intended receiver.
And it's the defensive backs over there.
So it brings up 3rd and about 6 for Robertsdale.
Same thing, three-man front, odd front, double twin this time. Drops back.
Quarterback keeps it, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. In on that tackle was number 47 for the Tigers, Malik Reed.
Good play by him. That makes it 4th and like you said, short. And now Dothan High get the ball back.
So Dothan, a costly motion penalty, stalled their last drive. They had 4th and short. Back deep for the Tigers is Egerton.
He's going to kick it away from him. Dothan High should get the ball there in pretty good shape again.
We'll see where they mark it out. Dothan will be starting on their own 32-yard line. No score in the game. We've have 9 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter.
It's pretty good, pretty just kind of a stagnant start for both sides, and both defenses played pretty well. Of course, I think Dothan High made a couple of mental errors to kind of stop them, but hopefully this series they'll grab a hold and move it on down the field. It's like they have a penalty or somebody's talking to somebody. Got the referees out there and one of the captains, big 52 for Emmanuel Finnell is talking to our captain, which is Dothan High's captain, which is
number 70.
Ladarius Wimbush. That's 70-72, Ladarius Wimbush.
They're going to make I think they're going to make him kick it over. They are.
The offense, 5 yards from the previous spot, 4th down.
Probably had too many in the backfield. Most people know football, but you've got to have 4 in the backfield. You can have 11 on the line, but you got to have 4 in the backfield. So they looked like they had too many in the backfield. Probably one of the wide receivers backed up too far and made it 4. Spread punt again.
Boy, good pressure on the punt, and that ball went straight up in the air. And it ends up on the Robertsdale side of the field, and Dothan should have great starting field position.
Good job there by the Dothan High. Casey Applin, number 11 defensive lineman, almost blocked it, or he might have got a hand on it, but anyway, it caused him to come backwards. And it's a heck of a lot of difference getting on the 32 and their 22. So Dothan High opens up on their 22-yard line with a twin to the side and 2 backs.
They hand the ball off, and that is long, and he's knocked out of bounds just shy of the 15.
11th grade running back and offensive line. We've got 62, Henry Baxter, 66, Prince Rogers, 72, Ladarius Wimbush, 75, Chris Cooper.
Coran Williams, and we have a penalty flag. Williams is keeping it, and he cuts back to the middle, down just shy of the 10. They're going to mark it down at about the 12, but we'll have to see what the penalty is.
Probably a first down, but we got a motion coming back. Like Dothan had a movement.
Illegal formation by the offense.
Formation. Again, you've got to have 4 in the backfield, and you can have 11 on the line, but you've got to have 4 in the backfield. And when all these receivers and things they do meet now causes sometimes one of them should be on the line, he's back off the line, and so sometimes you get confusion because we've got so many formations now with all these spread people. But that kind of mistake doesn't need to be made the 4th ball game.
That's 2 early penalties.
Yeah, I know Coach is not real happy
by the
about
offense,
that.
5 yards from the previous spot, 2nd down.
Get down there first on the 22, and now you got 2nd on the 22 because of a penalty. Close trips to the left, bunch trip they call it. Running the zone.
Williams keeps it, and he's going to lose a yard or 2.
Run the zone option play between him and Isaiah Long, and he pulled it, and it was really not a very good read. He probably should have given it. I always said when you run an option, if you're in doubt, give it. Because, at least you're picking up something, and the quarterback pulled it and lost a couple of yards, but they'll get better.
3rd and 10.
Motion calls double twin.
Williams goes for the end zone and almost throws an interception. They were lucky that one wasn't picked off, Coach.
Right.
And
not a very good series, Mitt. I mean, I know they're disappointed in that series. Got the great kicker coming out there, though. We got a kicker.
And Coach, if you get good field position like that, you've got to put some points on the board. They had 1st and 10 at the 27 after the poor punt by Robertsdale.
Right. Well, maybe Pimentel is number 41. He's a great kicker we've got, and hopefully he can put it on through there and get us 3 points out of this anyway.
This will be a 40-yard attempt.
He's definitely capable of that.
And it's going to be wide to the right. So Dothan comes up empty.
That was a bad snap, bad handle snap, or a bad snap one, and caused him to be a little bit off and a little bit. It takes 11 people when you're kicking an extra point. People don't understand how hard that is. You got to have everybody blocking, then you got a snapper and the holder and the kicker. All of it's got to be in sync, and they were a little off then. And I felt like that caused the ball to be kicked to the right. Robertsdale back the ball fast play now. Run the zone play, and the Darius Daniels, 11th grade defensive lineman, right down the hole, did a good job.
It was no gain on the play for Robertsdale.
Back to same thing, odd front. Dothan High's got 5 defenders.
2nd and 10. The pitch.
Just a quick sweep. And did a good job. Jamarcus Sims, 11th grade defensive back, came up and made that play. And it was really just a quick sweep is all it was. They got it lined up really fast, and it's the old-timey eye pitch when you just pitched it out, and And the strong safety's got to come up and make the play, and he did. Did a really good job. Dothan High, that makes it 3rd and 5.
That was Denzel Smith on the carry for Robertsdale. So it brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to the spread set still. The spread set got 3 backs now in the backfield. Well, 4 counting the quarterback, and that's the old gun formation they're calling it now. Alabama runs that formation some. Straight drop back.
Yeah, almost intercepted. That was number 27 for Dothan. Had it in his hand. That was Brandon Freeman.
Yeah, almost a great play. Almost a great play. Had him out of the pocket. Dothan High did a good job. The lineman did a good job of chasing him and got him out of the pocket. And he had to run for his life. And the receiver took off and ran a fly. And, of course, Freeman did a good job of covering it. Makes it 4th down. And Dothan High get the ball. Dothan needs to settle down. I feel like they've kind of got to get settled down and play their football. I don't think they're by far not playing their best opening this ball game up.
And they've committed 2 big penalties. They've had 3 penalties so far, but 2 of them really cost them. They got a piece of that ball, and Dothan will get the ball at the 40. The special teams that time got in, and I think they tipped that punter.
Yeah, I thought they did. Christian Cunningham got the ball, and probably I'd advise him to get away from the ball. But anyway, he tried to pick it up and get out. I saw Coach White get him as he's coming off. He needs to stay away from that ball because it could have bounced and hit his leg, and they could have had the ball back. So anyway, 1st down. Dothan got another break on the 40-yard line going in, and offensive line, got the same offensive line. Cooper and Breedlove and Rogers and Isaac Long and number 7 quarterback Coran Williams, and see what happens. Motion into trips and gives it to
Egerton. And Egerton is still going, and he goes out of bounds inside the 35. They're going to mark it at about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, good run there. That was just a speed sweep. Got in twins to one side, ran a guy in motion and gave it to him, made it a speed sweep, and he picked up about a good 6 yards. Back to trips left. Zone play again, zone option. This time he gives it early in the game. Last series he pulled it. He read it to give, and he gave it and picked up a couple of yards.
That was Jeremy Saffold on the carry. So we'll bring up 3rd and short for the Tigers.
He's a senior running back, Sappho. Back to trips left.
And it's complete over to number 13. That's Antonio Abrams.
Wide 11th grade wide receiver. Great catch. Almost intercepted. Great catch. Quarterback threw it just in the right place. Looks like
we got something going on.
Oh, my goodness.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
One of the linemen got downfield. Now, how long of a lineman can get downfield on that anyway? One of the linemen got downfield on that, and I believe that's a loss of down. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
And Coach, everything Dothan tried to do, penalties are stalling them.
Yeah.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense. 5 yards from the previous spot. Still 3rd down.
No, it's not loss of down. I'm wrong. Anyway, it's third and about 8, and trips to the left, and hopefully this is a big play here to get a 1st down.
An ill-advised pitch, and I think it was recovered by Robertsdale. It was.
They tried to run a lead option, and then one thing, they were too close to each other, and then the quarterback couldn't make up his mind, and he just flipped it out there and turned into a bad play. It doesn't look like Dothan High's in a mental flow. It looks like they're not really ready to play for whatever reason. I know Coach is upset about it, but for some reason they've gotten themselves kind of mentally not into the ball game, but I'm sure they'll settle down. We've got Robertsdale comes back out there, got odd front. Still, we got 8, really basically 5 dropping back. Two outside linebackers dropping back, which makes it 5. And these quarterbacks taking off this time.
And that's Dylan Smith. And he takes the ball across the 50. They're going to mark it at about the 48-yard line.
He just ran for his life, and he did a good job of recovering and going to get about 8 yards.
2nd and 3. And it's a first down by Denzel Smith. He takes it inside the 40 down to about the 39-yard line.
Josh Biggums makes the play, number 14. Had a chance to get him in the backfield and just missed him. One of the linebackers did.
And they hand it off to Smith again, and he takes the ball near the 30, and it's going to be just shy of the first down, but a good game.
Yeah, Brandon Freeman used a zone play and an outside zone play and gave it to him, kind of like the old-timey veer, and Brandon Freeman came up and made the play, 2nd and 2. Twins to the right, 2-back set.
They're starting to run on Dothan, and that should be enough for another Bear first down.
Coming right at them. Dothan High's had 2 wonderful chances to take control of the ball game, and now I think Robertsdale just saying we're going to come right at them and see what happens. And so far it's been successful this series.
1st and 10, the ball on the 28-yard line of Dothan.
Twins to the right, short side of the field, 2-back set. Quarterback in the gun. They call it the pistol, when the back gets right behind them. That's the new formation.
And they hand it off to number 1, who was hit hard. That was Devonta Hooks.
Just motioned that way, ran a straight dive play. Looked like they might have tried to trap a little bit, but Dothan High did a great job of closing on that. And Christian Cunningham was in the play, and there's 2 or 3 of them in there in the play. The big nose guard, Malik Reed was in there.
So it brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Bears.
Same formation. Twins to the right, motion.
And they handed off, that was DeMarcus Robinson, and he stopped at the short game.
I think I can't tell made the play. Granger or Brandon Helms made the play. I can't really tell who that number is. Javon Granger made the play, I believe, on that side, along with Jordan Small.
So it brings up a 3rd and 8.
All that was a sweep, fake the dive like they did a minute ago and came back with a sweep. Same formation. They're staying in the same formation. They're running dive and sweep. They'll probably go play action pass off of this or throw it. Fake it, and that's what they're doing.
They go deep. Incomplete.
You send the inside receiver on a straight fly down the field on the seam, and they fake what they've been doing. They run the dive, then they run the sweep, then they run the same play looks like, but this time they fake the dive and sweep and then run it straight up the field and got a penalty down there. Looks like somebody's even moved or held. They're going to penalize. Dothan High is taking the penalty. It'll be 3rd and 8, or it'll be 3rd and be 4th and 8. No.
Okay, it's 8, 9, 5 more will be 13.
Yeah, it'll be 3rd and 13. That's what it's going to be. They're letting the 2 play the down over again.
No, it's going to be a 10-yarder.
It must have been a holding.
Offense, 10 yards for the spot of the foul. 3rd down.
3rd and about 20. That's a big penalty for Robertsdale and for Dothan High to get that. Now we're back in the twin set to the right. Trips to the right this time. 1-back set. Trips to the back right, 1-back set. Dothan High's in the even front this time for the first time.
Little screen pass, and no one was looking.
Yeah. Kind of an outside screen pass, and Dothan High had it defended pretty well, and makes it 4th down.
The ball just inside the 40 at about the 39-yard line, and they're going to send the punt team out. 4:11 left in the first. We are scoreless. The Dothan Tigers hosting the Robertsdale Bears.
That could have been a big play. Dothan High had a pretty good rush on them. It just wasn't very good execution on the Robertsdale, and a good play by Dothan High to kind of watch what was, to kind of slow it up a little bit. Anyway, spread punt. Dothan High gets the ball back again. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the quarter.
Egerton's back deep. And the ball is going to be down inside the 25. I think they're going to call it at the 23. So Dothan really I tell you what, they came out lucky that time after turning the ball over to Robertsdale in great field position, but Robertsdale, the penalty hurt them, and they couldn't do anything with it.
Right.
And that's what's hurt both teams so far tonight, especially Dothan penalties.
Right.
Long, he breaks it outside, and he's going to be up near a first down.
Just ran a dive play, a counter play, a counter dive in there, and he hopped outside and got nobody contained. He pulled it and go, and Dothan High is in a two-back set.
That time they met at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to run a really fast offense and kind of get in a rhythm, and that's something I've noticed they hadn't done tonight. They hadn't got in a real fast rhythm. They seem to have slowed it up. Two-back set, twin to the left.
2nd and 10. Long, and nothing there. He may have picked up a yard or two.
Same kind of zone play to the left, and got a third down and about 9 now. They're running a hurry-up offense, trying to get back in some kind of rhythm. Twins to both sides.
Pass is incomplete. It was intended for Helms, and so it's going to be 4th down. So Dothan stalls again, Coach.
Yeah, just seemed a little bit out of sync. I'm just saying that. I hate to say that, but
They really are. They have not been able to sustain any kind of a drive tonight.
they've got a play here and there, but they just not seem to get in some kind of rhythm. 4th and long, and the more they let Robertsdale hang around here, the harder it's going to get. They need to take control of the ball game.
Bad handling of this punt,
but he got it off. 32-yard line.
So with
good punt.
2:57 left in the first, the score is Dothan nothing and Robertsdale nothing. Robertsdale will be starting at their own 32-yard line after the Dothan punt. And a flag. Couple of flags.
Got a motion on Robertsdale, and they'll get a 5-yard penalty for that. It's like the lineman moved for the snap of the ball.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
That time they tried to pull 2 guards and move on out and change a little bit of a play that time. And looks like Robertsdale they're going by series. They'll go one series, one formation, one series, next formation. They're getting in trips to the left this time, single to the right. Dothan High still in the odd front. Now they call Dothan High to jump. In high school football, which everybody knows, but if you cross the line, you're offsides. In college, you've got to actually, be offside from the ball snap.
Prior to the snap, encroachment of the neutral zone by the defense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
The referee says if it's in the neutral zone, it's automatic 5. So Dothan High they get one and they get one back, and so it's 1st and 10, back to square one. They need to, mental errors, a lot of mental errors.
You're right, because all those penalties, they've had a bunch of penalties here in the first quarter.
Right.
1st and 10 for Robertsdale.
Got a dive, just a trap play straight at the middle, get about 2. Did a good job of Ladarius Daniels, 11th grade defensive lineman, made that play.
That was Denzel Smith. A gain of about 3, so it brings up 2nd and 7.
Twins to the left, 3-back set or 2-back set with 3 with the quarterback, and they run now.
And it's a first down. That was Smith on the run in that time, and he takes it to about the 45-yard line.
Just ran a straight dive with a block down and kick out by the lineman, and hit him right at him.
1st and 10. And boy, that was a big hit that time.
I did a good job then of recovering. We got Jamarcus Sims, 11th grade defensive back, did a really good job of coming up.
And Latrell Lee was in on that play too.
Yeah, really good play there.
2nd and 9.
Double twin, 2nd and 9. Single set.
Complete over to Devin Carley.
Brought down by Gabriel Black, 12th grade defensive back. Just all that was just a quick out route. Just bam, bam, real quick and turn around. The ball was there, 3rd and short. And he gets it, I believe.
Yes, it is enough. Denzel Smith picks up the first down for Robertsdale.
Just a straight dive play, right at Dothan High School, and they seem to have a little success with that sometimes running the ball. Gabriel Black made the play again, linebacker for Dothan High.
First and 10. The ball on the Dothan side of the field at the 44-yard line.
Twin to the right, 2-back set.
And Robertsdale wants the timeout with 1:02 left in the first. We're scoreless. First and 10 for the Robertsdale team.
Trips to the right, single back, and split into the left. And Dothan High still in the odd front. Got 5 deep. 4 or 5 deep, however how you want to look at it.
And the pass is incomplete, intended for Zachary Williams. And we have a flag.
Just a quick stop route out there, and just threw it to Jordan Small on his side, and wasn't a very good throw from the quarterback. And I don't know what the flag is. Must be a motion or holding back here because it's back in the backfield. There was one over there I thought I saw too. Maybe I didn't.
It must have been against Dothan.
Yeah, looks like somebody got a personal foul penalty, got thrown out of the ball game.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct by the defense, there has been an ejection.
Yeah, there was one ejected. Number 8, Jamarcus Sims, 11th grade defensive back, got ejected. I know Coach White ain't happy with that.
Ooh, I know he's not, because that's not the kind of discipline that he likes his players. He likes his players to be good sportsmen.
Oh, yeah.
So that gives that's 15 more yards and a first down for Robertsdale. So the ball is moved inside the 30-yard line.
Marcus Sims is having a pretty good ball game. I don't know. You know, he let some of them get to him somehow, and sometimes you can let your emotion overrun yourself. You got to continue to play by play and you do your job. Don't get involved in what the emotion of the game is with the players. Pull both guards, put it right up the field, went straight up the field.
DeMarcus Robinson, and the ball is going to be inside the 20 at about the 16-yard line.
Giving them momentum, just a straight dive, counter dive play, pulling both guards and hurry up offense. First and 10 yards, so it's 1st and 10 again on the 15.
And that's number 6, DeMarcus Robinson again. Takes it near the 10. They're going to mark it at the 11.
Casey Apkin was in, look like he's in there. 33 was Gabriel Black.
2nd and 5 for the Bears.
Justin Hinton was in there, defensive lineman. Twin to the right, 2-back set.
And the handoff to Denzel Smith. He takes it down to about the 7.
Just a straight dive, play the same play they ran a minute ago, pulling the guards up in there and makes it 3rd and 2 into the first quarter.
Okay, we've come to the end of one, and the score, the Dothan Tigers nothing and the Robertsdale Bears nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter of action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
your #1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Hello and welcome back to Rip Hughes Stadium. We're at Wild Field tonight where the Dothan Tigers are hosting the Robertsdale Bears. I'm Mick Kirkland along with Coach Harry Wayne Parrish bringing you the action. And Coach, Robertsdale's in the red zone.
Yeah, 3rd and 2, and here they make a big middle error right here and had a bad snap. I snapped it too soon, and Dothan High gets on top of it and makes it 4th down, so they bring in their extra point field goal team. So Dothan High kind of dodged a bullet right here.
They really did, Coach.
They could have easily had 6 on them. Not playing very well and still not getting 6 out of it.
So for the field goal attempt is Carter Gontney. And it's going to be wide left. Yeah. So Dothan, Robertsdale comes up empty on the missed field goal. Both teams have missed field goals tonight, but neither team looking really sharp right now, no. Coach. I don't. This doesn't look like the Dothan team that we've been seeing all season. They're just out of sync, and so hopefully they can get something going here in the second quarter.
They're going to look like they're going to go to a fast package, to line up in a hurry. They look like they hustle out there, so they've probably been chewing on them a little bit. Let's get this thing moving here a little bit. So it's twin set and running the zone play, and picked up about 2 or 3 there. That's the first little fire I've seen them come off the line, though. Now, they didn't get very much yardage, but that's the first kind of momentum I've seen them got, just a straight zone play.
Isaiah Long picks up about 3, so to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. They hand it off to Long again. He gets it outside, cuts back in across the 25 to about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Isaiah's the 11th grade running back. Got the same offensive line up there. It seems like they're coming off a little bit better now this series. Got a twin set just a sweep. Twin to the left, wide side of the field.
3rd and 3. Long, and he's going to be short of the first down. He needed to get to the 30, and they stop it. They stop it on about the 29-yard line.
A little bit better effort, though. I saw a little fire coming out of him. Coach can't go for it here. I don't think he's going to ever do that.
No, so Dothan will punt the ball, so they go 3 and out.
Yeah.
At first drive of the second quarter.
They look like they're going to go for it. Where's Pimentel?
Oh, okay. Well, they're going for it. And they're going to be stopped way short. That was number 21, Jeremy Saffold. And Dothan turned the ball over on down deep in their own territory. The way they're playing, Coach, I don't think I would have gone for that deep.
I hate to second guess somebody, but they hadn't played well all night, and then I'm not trying to do that because I don't like to do that. But it puts them in a hole. That gets them in a, it's one of those good or bad plays, and
And I think what they were trying to do, just trying to make something positive happen. Yeah. If they'd have picked up that first down, but they came up way short on that first down. 9:55 left in the first half. No score.
They got in a short punch. You're way off there.
1st and 10.
Back twins to the right. 3-back set. They ran that counter play inside, that lead play really with pulling 2 guards and pulling up in there. And they've had some success with that at Dothan High. Picked up a few yards. He's sucking in about 8. That offensive line for them comes off the ball at times pretty good. But Dothan High seems to settle down and get it. But they've second and 7, 6. Same play.
Good hit that time. That was number 70 for Dothan. And that
Darius
is
Daniels, 11th grader.
Yeah, Daniels.
Big 11th grader did a really good job of coming off his block and making that play. Big series for Dothan High's defense. They really need to barrel up here and get the ball back for them and get the ball back for the offense.
The defense hasn't played bad tonight. It's just the offense is just out of sync, and they've got to come up with something to get them going.
Yeah, don't look like that last series. They looked like they were moving along pretty good. They just got to settle down and let it all happen.
Yeah, and we're going to have an offside. Number 47 for Dothan looked like he was over the in the neutral zone.
That's a bad time to be doing that. It's got to make it 3rd and about 2.
Prior to the snap, encroachment of the neutral zone by the defense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
3rd and about a half a yard.
Yeah, so it makes it a more manageable 3rd down for Robertsdale.
Another mental error, Mitt.
Right, and we talked about all the penalties there. We haven't been counting them, but I bet you Dothan's had at least 6 or 7 penalties. And that was number 3 taking it down near the goal line, Denzel Smith.
Just a straight trap play, just a quick trap, right up the gut, and it'll be 1st and goal on about the 2.
And
the 1.5.
2 big mistakes here is putting them in that position.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And Smith's going to be, well, they're going to give it a touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run by Smith.
Puts it in the end zone. He fumbled going in, but he put the ball over the line is what he was doing. So 6-0, just a straight dive play right off the right guard. And, you know, things come back to haunt you a bit. When you don't play the odds, things come back to haunt you.
You're exactly right, Coach. And Dothan just, you know, like we say, going for it on 4th down and you're deep in your own territory and they lose yards. So they gave Robertsdale excellent starting field position. Dothan has had 2 great opportunities, great starting positions, starting field position in this game, and they have not taken advantage of it.
Right. Looks like it's good. 7-0 Robertsdale. Yeah, I just don't think, you know, it's just one of those nights so far, and I think maybe Dothan High will shake off the cobwebs and get moving here. This might rock them up a little bit.
So with 8:25 left in the first half, Robertsdale scores first, and the score is 7-0.
Yeah, that's what enough money is.
Stand by. Okay, we prepare for the kickoff after the Robertsdale score.
On the spot of the kick.
That was a penalty, and they're going to back them up. They'll be kicking from the 25, Coach. So I'm not sure what the call was. I looked away.
I don't know what.
But no matter what the call is, Dothan's got to really come out and put a drive together and try to put some points on the board before the half.
Must have been a personal foul at the end of the kick on the extra point against Robertsdale.
Egerton takes it, and he's going to be dropped at the 40, so Dothan will be starting at the 40-yard line.
Dothan has got another good opportunity to move the ball on the 40-yard line, about in the middle, basically in the middle of the field, and they need to really grab a hold of this ball game. The longer they let Robertsdale stay in here, the harder it's going to be.
You're exactly right. You are right. So Dothan has, like we said, has had excellent starting field position a couple of times tonight. William keeps it. He gets across the 35, and he's hit hard at about the 48, a gain of about 8.
The option play kept the ball ran right up the middle. It's an option trap right up the middle, and did a good job of running the ball. And Robertsdale did a good job of a great lick there to put him down. Got 2nd and short. Now we're moving the ball. They're getting in some kind of momentum here, and
they give the ball along. He cuts it outside. He picks up the first down, but there's a flag.
Yeah.
And that's what has stalled all of Dothan's drives tonight.
Sometimes they seem to have a penalty. That's a motion penalty, it looks like, or either offsides on the defensive line from where it's sitting. And maybe Robertsdale's offsides, but I don't think so.
Let's hope so.
They're talking to Robertsdale.
Yeah,
so.
it's against Dothan.
illegal shift by the offense. 5 yards from the previous spot, still second down.
You also got to be still for 1 second before the ball snapped. And I think Dothan High was guilty of that. They had some movement up there trying to get off real fast, and they had some movement up there, not being still for 1 second.
Instead of a first down, now it is 2nd and about 6. 2nd and 7.
Trips to the right and running the option play.
Pitched it long, and he loses it out of bounds. And Dothan lose about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
They're running that option play, and the back's too close to him, and they're running down the line. They're not executing it very well, not very smooth, and it's causing some problems. So 3rd and long, 3rd and about 14, and that's the old lead option. That's the play that LSU made it famous against Alabama the first time they played them last year and a year before last. And a lot of people run it. Spray it again.
3rd and 14. Williams keeps it, and he's got some running room, and he's hit at about the 45, but it's going to be well short of the first down.
On a draw play, just a quarterback draw, picked up about 7 or 8 yards. It's a pretty good call play. But now the punting team goes in. I don't think Coach White's going to go for it here. So,
you know, if you took the penalty away, they would have had a first down, Coach.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's mental errors, just a lot of mental errors.
6:23 left in the first half. Dothan trailing Robertsdale 7-0.
Pimentel kick it. Got a turnover on that ball. He had a real good turnover, and that causes the ball to turn over. And he got a ball about the 12. Really good kick by Pimentel. He's a really good kicker. Good, steady, strong kicker. Dothan High's got a weapon in him.
So it will be 1st and 10 inside the 15 at about the 11-yard line. And if the defense can come up with something here, the defense, offense, one of them got to get something going, Coach, because right now they are really having a lackluster performance.
Somebody's got to make a big play, get both sides fired up to play, and you know, that's where you got some leadership that needs to take over, and let's get this thing going.
Timeout on the field with 6:05 left in the half. Dothan trails Robertsdale 7-0. 1st and 10, the ball at the 11-yard line of Robertsdale.
Twin to the left, fast motion to the right, to the tight end side, and ran just a quick dive play or zone play, just a dive really. And Dothan High does a great job of stopping 2nd and long.
You know, defensively, they have done a good job tonight, even though they gave up a touchdown, but the offense put them in that position, a short field.
Yeah, they have played really decent defense, and they continue to play. And big drive here, 2nd and long. They need to stop them. We got 5 minutes left in the ball in the first half, and be a good drive. They pull both guards and run that counter dive in there.
And that's going to be enough. Well, pretty close to a first down, depending on the spot.
Run that, pull both guards, and they've had a lot of success coming at Dothan. They've been running to the right. It's the first time I've seen them run it to the left, and pick up some good yards. So it makes it 3rd and about a half a yard. Big play here.
It really is. We're down to just over 5 minutes left in the first half. Dothan trailing Robertsdale 7-0.
Twin to the right, eye back set, the pistol back set. 4 linemen up there. They got a little bit of pressure on them. He hops to the outside. First down. Good tackle. Good tackle there. Kristen Cunningham, 11th grade defensive back, linebacker made a good play. A defensive back.
Denzel Smith picks up the first down for Robertsdale. So the ball is at the 25, 1st and 10.
Just a sweet play to the outside. And Dothan High does a good job of.
Well, they had him contained, and they let him
go.
Yeah, they let him go. So it's going to be close to a first down, if not a first down. I believe it's going to be a first down. Well, no, it's
2nd and short.
Yeah.
4 minutes left. I mean, they need to. Dothan High's defense needs to come up and stop them. It's a big series here. And
this drive started on the 11-yard line of Robertsdale. They've moved the ball out to just shy of the 35. Smith again, and I don't think he got it.
Doesn't look like he did. Nope. Be 3rd and short again.
And they'll probably go for it.
Oh, yeah, 3rd and short. That'll be a little.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 1, so.
Pull the big lineman in there.
Yeah.
Kind of get their heavy set in there.
Yeah, so Dothan need this stop. And
Got a first down.
Yeah, I think he crossed the 35.
Yeah. Straight dive plays, all that was, and Dothan and I did a pretty good job of defending it. But it's just too much, too late here on that series. They had one play that got away from them, and make them first down in 10, 3 minutes, and then about 5 seconds left in the first half. Dothan and I needs to come out of this half 6-7-0 and get in there and regroup and come out here and be a different football team.
They definitely got to come out the second half a lot better than they have the first. 1st and 10. Pass over to Brandon Brown. I don't think they picked up anything, and their flag just flew.
Dothan and I said something, and Malik Reed said something down there. I expect Coach is fixing to get him out.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct by the defense, 15 yards from the end of the run. The yardage is a first down.
That is the second unsportsmanlike conduct call against the Tigers. They had one player ejected in the game, so they've got to get their heads on straight.
Yeah,
Coach.
I know Coach is real disappointed. I see him chew on him right now. He's really mad at him.
And now that puts the ball in Dothan territory at the 49-yard line.
Substituting for him is Casey Applin, 11th grade defensive lineman. First down on the 50-yard line, 49-yard, like you said. Counter lead came right at where Malik came out of and did a good job of stopping him. Real good job.
Joshua Biggums
and Brandon Freeman. Yeah, both of them. I thought that's the first little fire I've seen Dothan and I have. They got excited about making a play. And 2nd and long.
We're down to 2 minutes left in the first half.
Big plays here. I thought Casey Applin did a pretty good job of closing the play in.
A flag is
against them.
Yeah, I saw a couple of flags flying.
Got a holding again. It's like a holding call against them, and I don't know where it's pass interference against Dothan High, so it might be offsetting penalties, but it's we'll see. 2nd and long.
We have 2 flags on the field.
Just a straight sprint out pass and hit a man on a deep out, hit one of the wide receivers on a deep out, and pretty good run play, but got some miscues here.
Well, this game has been plagued with penalties.
There are offsetting fouls on the play. Holding by the offense, holding by the defense. Penalties offset. Replay 2nd down.
Offsetting penalties. It'll be second and long, and had a holding in the secondary, and then a holding on the offensive, holding the secondary by Dothan High, and a holding by an offensive line for Robertsdale. So offsetting penalties, 2nd and long, and we've got 1 minute and 37 seconds left in the half. Dothan High is in a basic same defense, odd front.
Quarterback keeps it, and nothing there. That was number 70 for the Tigers with the tackle, Ladarius Daniels.
Got a 3rd and long, and Ladarius Daniels did a really good job of making the play. 3rd and long here, and big play here on minute and 15 seconds, clock running. Getting his play. Going to have a check off at the line. Dothan High's looks like they're going to put a little pressure on the quarterback this time. They get a little bit. They got 4 up and maybe bringing another one. And they do. They bring somebody and it runs a draw play.
And he picks up big yardage down to about the 21-yard line.
51 seconds left, run a draw play. Great call play. Dothan High ran right past it. The offensive coordinator for them did a really good job of calling that play and executing that play. And obviously Dothan High didn't execute, but it'll be a first down on about the 22-yard line.
Dothan wants a timeout with 51.9 seconds left in the first half. First and 10, the ball at the 22 at the big game by Robertsdale.
Twin to the right, they in the gun, and
missed tackle.
Not had a chance to get him in the backfield back there. We had Darius Daniels had a chance to grab him and let go and make it second and about 3. They're moving the ball fast. You got 34 seconds left, and I think Dothan High will be glad if they just try a field goal in this thing. And clock's moving, 28 seconds. Twin to the right. They got a penalty. And I think it'll be a motion on Robertsdale. They moved on the right line, right side of the line, so it'll be a second down. We got a Dothan High player down. Second down and about 9 is what's going to happen. And it'll be 18 seconds left in the half. Dothan High's got a player down.
An official timeout. 18 seconds left. And that was a penalty on the play. That's number 77.
Justin Hinton.
Yeah. He seems to be okay.
Big 11th grade lineman. Yeah, and I was right. Motioned that way. It'll be a second down and about 9. 18 seconds left. Nearly 19 seconds left in the half. That was a big play there for Dothan High penalty-wise because they were definitely easy in field goal range. This takes them a little bit out of action here if they can come up with a big play.
5 yards from the previous spot, still second down.
2 wide receivers to the left. I expect the 2 wide receivers to the right, so they got in a twin set. I expect they'll try that draw again with the quarterback if I had to guess.
15 and a half seconds left in the half.
Out of the counter dive, they'll try it again.
Reset the game clock to 18 seconds. 18 seconds.
And reset the clock. Clock operator got trigger finger over there, so it'll be 18.9 seconds is what it really was.
Please repeat.
18 seconds. 18 seconds.
It'll be really 18.
Now resetting the clock to 18 seconds.
There you go. It really was 18.9, I think, but that's okay. That gives Dothan High a second advantage there. But anyway, gun.
A little screen pass and out of bounds. It's going to be close to a first down, but they're going to call him out short of the first, so it'll be 3rd and about 2. Just over 12 seconds left in the half. Robertsdale with the ball inside the 15.
They got a double twin. They're just running the back out of the backfield, just a flare pass and hit him quick. See what they do here. It'll be a 3rd and short, but it's the clock. They're got a good rush on the quarterback, and he comes in there and he runs it out of bounds. Pretty good defensive job on that play. It'll be 5 seconds left. I expect they're going to try a field goal here.
And I think he was short of the first down, so it will be 4th down.
And we got 5 seconds left in the half, so they'll have to try to kick something here. Ball on the right hash. Pretty difficult kick for a right-footed kicker, but it's a short kick. But
about 31 yards.
Yeah. They could come up with a big block here or a bad mass mishap or something would sure help. They don't want to go in the half 10-0. And he missed it.
Yeah, he missed it. So Dothan really, came out of that one good, Coach.
Dodged a bullet.
They really did. So,
really, as bad as they played the first half, considering what Dothan High is capable of, and they really probably proud to come out of the halftime and get in time to regroup when they take this kickoff. But I think Coach White will have a definite factor on what's going to be said at halftime.
Halftime. I wouldn't want to be in the dressing room.
His hands are on his pants, and I'd hate to be the one in there sitting. I would get far away from him.
Hey, Coach, but they deserve it. Whatever he says to them, they deserve it
sure
because they have come out this first half and haven't shown up. You know, so
a lot better team than Robertsdale, and quality of football. They taking a knee. He's going to get them in half, and he's already thinking about what he's going to say, I'm sure.
So we've come to the end of the first half, and the score is Robertsdale 7 and Dothan nothing. We'll be back with halftime activities after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the City Schools, Superintendent Tim Wilder and Principal Stan Elder, we're proud to present the Dothan High School Marching Band. The band is under the good direction of Commandant Captain Tom Taylor, co-captains Justin Walker, and Connor Green, and our drum major, Hope Miller. Tonight, the Dothan High Band honors the spirit of America and the language between your great old flag, the executive name, good noise to America, and battle over the Republic. We hope you enjoy the music of our American heritage. Now sit back and relax. Here's the greatest band in Tigerland.
number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Trailing 7-0. Coach, it was a lackluster performance by the Tigers in the first half.
Yeah, I was disappointed, but I know Coach White was more disappointed. So I think we're going to see a different ball game here the second half, I hope. And they're kicking off, and Pimentel's kicking off, great kicker, and let's see if we can't get this thing momentum going here.
I think the thing that really hurt the Dothan Tigers in the first half was just penalties. Every time they tried to do something, they would get called for a penalty, and they weren't able to sustain any type of drives.
No, that's exactly right, Mid. I thought they did a lot of little things, and those little things add up to big things, and that's exactly what happened. I think they shot themselves in the foot, and but it's the second half. That's why you play two halves of football, and I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see what Coach White probably had a tremendous session at halftime. And the Robertsdale got the ball. They need to put a stop to this. Twins to the left and the gun, and let's see what happens to them now.
1st and 10 at the 20 for Robertsdale.
The pistol is what they're in, and that guy lined up behind them. Same play they ran the first half for several yards. Guess what? Dothan High shuts that down the very first play of the ball game, first play of the second half, and
that was Gabriel Blackhan
and Malik Reed, and Malik Reed didn't have a very good first half, and Coach White had a little problem with getting him going in the right direction. So here we go, second play, back in the pistol again, twin to the right, two-back set. When I say two-back, one of them's a quarterback, really a three-back set, but I don't count the quarterback, and so then you have. Let's see what happens here. Second down and long. Straight drop back.
Oh, wow. He should have had that one, Coach. That would have been 6.
Yeah, that was
Jamarcus Sims.
That would have turned the whole ball game around right there. Jamarcus stepped in front and just didn't quite could hang on. Third and long. I told you, Dothan High looks like a different team already this half of defensively. They're getting excited out there. They're playing football.
See, the players are waving their hands and all, and they're just trying to get everybody into the game and get involved and get some excitement going.
Right. The sideline has a lot to do with it, too, how the attitude they have. It's not just the fans. You've got
good
great
hit.
Job. Yeah. They ran the same zone play they ran the first half. They've been picking up 4 and 5, 6 yards. Guess what? Dothan High shut it all down. 4th and long. They'll get the ball back about midfield, so we ought to have now we're going to see what the offense is going to do, hopefully, and get things going.
That was a good stop by Jeremy Saffold. Back deep for the Tigers is number 4, Connor Egerton. And they should get the ball in good field position.
Punter kicked it out of bounds about the 45, somewhere we'll see. Dothan High's got great field position on the 43-yard line of Robertsdale going in.
And, Coach, they had great field position a couple of times. They had the ball first down. It was a bad punt by Robertsdale, and Dothan got the ball at the Robertsdale 27-yard line and came up empty. Right. And one of the reasons they came up empty was because of penalties.
Sure.
So they've got to do a better job of being disciplined here in the second half.
Absolutely.
And Long breaks a couple of tackles and takes the ball inside the 35 down to about the 33-yard line. A great gain on first down.
Wasn't real strong blocking, but I'll tell you what he did. He ran hard, and we wanted to run the football, and that's the most effort we've had all night. Now we're looking like Dothan High.
A gain of 9, so it brings up 2nd and 1.
Unbalanced line to the left.
And Long cuts back in the middle, and he should have enough for a Dothan first down.
I think he did. I think he got a first down. He cut back. He didn't have anything going to the outside and planted his foot and came back to the inside. Just a basic sweep to the outside with unbalanced line and had a tight end and twins to one side. And here we go and got a first down now from the 32-yard line. Great series so far. Trip to the left, single to the right, one backside in the pistol.
Williams hands it off to Long. Well, he fakes the handoff to Long over to Stancil. Stancel's got some running room, and he gets across the 25, inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line.
Fake the option, came up and hit Stansel out there, and you know, Big Stansel is a heck of a player. Came up through him, he picked up some yards, a lot of effort, picked up some plays.
Gain of 6, so it brings up a 2nd and 4. Long Ace tripped up at the line of scrimmage.
First bad play really of the night, so it's of this half. 3rd and about 4. Big play here.
And I think you can consider this 4-down territory for the Tigers.
I think Coach can go for it down here now and get it going. Double twin. Got an odd front.
Williams. Oh, it was tipped, and it's incomplete, so it will bring up 4th. And we have a flag on the far side.
Either offsides them or motion on Dothan High, one or the other. Probably motion on Dothan High. So that really might be a good thing, because if they take the penalty, it'll be a 3rd, get to pre-play 3rd down again. Motion on Dothan High. Somebody's not getting still. You've got to be still for 1 second. Somebody's not getting still before the snap of the ball. And, you know, they're running such fast plays that somebody's not hustling. They're not getting still. The wide receiver's talking to the referee out there now. I don't know, it might have been him or whatever. He's trying to find out what he's doing wrong.
Okay.
Bottom line is get still.
They declined the penalty, so it would bring up a 4th down. And so Dothan's going to go for the field goal.
And this is a 42-yarder. And he's very capable of this, Mitt.
Yeah, he missed one earlier.
But it was a bad snap, to be honest with you. I saw it. It was a bad snap. Took him a little out of rhythm. He doesn't miss these kind. And, that, you know, got to get all 11 got to do together. Everybody got to block. Good snap, good hold, good follow-through, everything going right. Boom, looks good. That was it. That's good. That's 3.
A 42-yarder coming from Louise.
Yeah, I told you. That's just a good rhythm there. Good rhythm. Offensive line block, good snap, good hold down, good follow-through, 3 points.
So Dothan gets on the board with 9:13 left in the 3rd, and that was their first drive of the second half, and they needed something, Coach. Yeah. They needed some points.
That looked like Dothan High that we've seen all year long. Now they just need to. Now the key to this is all the time, every play, keep pushing pressure on Robertsdale, and they'll come out of this thing okay. They're better than Robertsdale. There's no question about that.
Yeah, and Coach, that's the way I felt looking at that game last week against Fairhope. To me, Dothan was a better team.
Right.
But they broke down when they didn't need to.
Right.
They needed to stand up, but they didn't, and allowed Robertsdale to score 3 touchdowns in 6.5 minutes.
I hate to say this, but I blame a lot of that on leadership. Leadership's got to take control of the game, and I think the leadership's taking control of the game right now. Pimentel kicking it off. Another good kick, good high, long one. Gets it on about the 4.
And he gets the ball out to about the 18-yard line, so it will be 1st and 10.
That looked like Morgan Mendenhall, a senior defensive back, made that play, looks like. Number 30. Pretty good job down on the 18-yard line. That's pretty doggone good coverage, man.
Yeah, it is.
Same thing, got an odd front. Brought an even man up there to make it an even front, but playing an odd front, basically. Back in the pistol, twins to the right. He loves you checking off something.
A quick screen out. And it's going to be close to a 1st down. They're going to – he came up a little short. It's going to be about 2 yards short, bringing up 2nd and 2.
Didn't the defensive back got to learn to use that sideline to his advantage? He cut to the sideline, and you got to learn to use that as another tackler. Anyway, got a pistol going in now. Good job, good job.
That time Dothan did a good job of reading the play.
3rd and about 1. And I tell you, this half they've came out, they're going to make up their mind. They're going to shut this run down.
That was Gabriel Black in on the play, on the stop.
Got a Robertsdale guy down.
8:48 left in the 3rd. It's a 7-3 lead for Robertsdale. Smith leads the game with an injury. Denzel Smith.
Big play here, Mitt. Got it back in the gun again, and 4-man front for Dothan. Quick screen again, but now we came up and made a great play. Now 2 defensive backs over there. Who were they? Can you tell? That's number 5 and.
It's a first down. Yeah, it was enough
I'll
for
tell
a
you
first.
what, he must have stepped over the line right before they got him. That was a good defensive play, though, even though they got a first down. And now they need to do every play that way. They had one bad play. That was that quick screen. And starting off again. Got an odd man front. Back into just a regular set now with 3 to the right. 1 to the left, running a sweep to the right.
And that was Robertson, DeMarcus Robertson. And another flag coming out of the backfield.
That's either a face mask or a hold, one or the other.
Boy.
And that number, we can't tell who made the tackle over there. It's hard for us to see. Either face mask or a hold, one or the other. It's like they're talking to Robertsdale. Well, they won't be talking to anybody if it's a face mask. Face mask. First gave them a first down right at it, and another mental error. They got to quit that. They can't grab the mask, obviously. Second and short. Really need to shut them down here, and I think they basically have. They just need to get more consistent. Got them in the gun again,
and it's going to be another Robertsdale first down out to the 45. It was
just a quick trap then. They got in the pistol and just gave a quick trap and straight dive. They've hurt Dothan right at them some, with quick stuff right at them. And Dothan High sometimes have done real well, but then they have a little breakdowns here and there. And 1st and 10, back in the pistol, trips. Let's see. Trips to the tight end to the right. I can't tell. Trips to the right. 2-back set.
And that's another flag. I think it's going to be called against Robertsdale.
It's a motion on Robertsdale. They were in motion. The right halfback went in motion before the snap of the ball, so it'll be brought back. It'll be a 1st and 15. What then they did then? They're running pulling a guard and a tackle, or 2 guards and pulling them around the end and trying to seal the outside for Dothan High, and they're hopping around and the Dothan High's linebackers didn't do a good job of filling on that play. They've got them thinking, Dothan High thinking inside a lot, and then Robertsdale hopped outside. So good play call by Robertsdale. They just didn't do a very good job of executing it because they were in motion.
So it's going to be first and long, 20-plus, 1st and 23.
Was that holding then?
Yeah, the official, Mac, is not working now or something.
Must have been a holding. It had to be a holding. My fault then. And I know I saw one go in motion, but they must have held on that play. That's why it went so well.
So Dothan needs to take advantage of this position.
Same play.
Missed the tackle, and they were able to stop after a pretty good gain, probably a gain of about 5.
Same play. The linebackers did a little bit better job of filling in on that play, and so they're trying to hop to the outside, pulling them off a guard and 2 guards and trying to get on the outside. And that was a fairly good defensive play there. 2nd and long.
DeMarcus Sim in on that play.
Still trying to come right at Dothan High. That's where they've had the most success. 2 in the backfield, 2 wide receivers, 1 to the right, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Quick screen again. They're dishing that out.
And a gain of about 5, but it's going to bring up 3rd and about 11.
Quick screen, and they're doing a better job of handling that. Jordan Small over there did a good job. Jamarcus Sims did a good job of coming up on the play. And another outside linebacker, I'll get his number in a second. Anyway, back to the gun again. Back to the pistol, they call it. Twin to the right, 2-back set, straight drop back. He's going to run.
It's intercepted. And it's a flag. There's a flag. Wow, let's hope it's against Robertsdale, but there's a flag.
looked like a dead ball foul. Either the Robertsdale quarterback grabbed the Dothan guy, or they hit him late.
Intentional grounding,
intentional grounding. Okay,
but it's an
I'm wrong on both
interception,
counts.
so they are.
That's their ball. Dothan High's ball. And really, they should have scored there off of that. I don't know what happened to him.
So Dothan intercepts the ball, and they will be getting the ball at the 35-yard line. 5:43 left in the third.
Great defense then by Dothan High. The quarterback they got him panicked a little bit. He just threw it up. And I think he was trying to throw it out of bounds, but he threw it right to the Dothan High defensive back.
So Dothan starts in great starting field position at the Robertsdale 35.
Kind of wide in the middle of the field, wide open.
Great defensive play that time by number 23, James Garrison.
Had a tight end right up the middle of the field, wide open. He threw it a little too late. He was open there. I saw him wide open in the middle of the field and threw it too late. Who was the tight end? Number 1.
Yeah, that was number 1 for Dothan.
Tyson Carter.
Yeah.
Tyson Carter wide open in the middle of the field. Back to 2 tight ends. They're getting the base set, and
they hand it off to Long, and Long runs over a couple of defenders, and he stopped at about the 27-yard line.
When you get in 2 tight ends, what you're trying to do is get them based where they can't go one side or the other, and that's what Dothan High's came out with this series is 2 tight ends. Now they're going to trips one way, but they were getting in a basic set, trying to get them lined up, and pretty doggone good formation. That's what Alabama did a lot against A&M Saturday. We got two receivers to the right, 3rd and long.
And Long takes the ball, and he stopped at about the 28. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a short dive play right there, and coming right straight off the ball, and
they're going to go for the field goal.
Yeah.
Dothan, that was an excellent opportunity, and they did not take advantage of the field position, Coach.
Well, they're going for it right there. They're going for it.
They brought in Joshua Biggins, who did a great job running the pistol last week. And he's going to be close.
He got it, I believe. I believe he did, Mitt. He's over the line, right at the line. That's a great call there. Great job. Got in there heavy set and just ran a straight dive off the right side, and great job.
And I was about to say someone we hadn't seen tonight is number 32, Deion Dozier, but he's in the game tonight, and I tell you what, he can move it. They give it to Big Dozier, and he's hit, but he spins for about a yard.
Yeah, good. Offensive line got to get a little more push to him here, but anyway, that was just a little trap play inside. Picked up about a half a yard. Second and long.
2nd and 10. No gain. They give it to Dozier again, and the whistle had blown. He was down.
Yeah, he was down. Third and going to be 3rd and long.
So 2 plays to Dozier, and I think they picked up 1 yard. So it's 3rd and 9. So they need to keep this drive alive. Dothan definitely needs to take advantage of field position. Out to Stansel. And he ran into his old man, and nothing there, Coach.
Takes the option, coming up throwing a quick screen to him. Picked up, about 5 or 6 last time they ran that. Came back to it and came back to him and didn't quite get it to be a 4th down. And Pimentel will come in there and, he's deadly. This will be another 41-yarder. Excuse me, a 40-yarder. All boys down to 11 people now. Everybody blocking. Good snap, good hold, good follow through.
He had a 42-yarder with 9:13 left in the half.
He's very capable of this. So
in the 3rd, at least.
This is a big kick here to keep moving along. Good snap. Put that one through.
That was a 40-yarder. Was
He's
it
kicking
good?
to the right. Had somebody missed 2 blocks up there. There was 2 people got back in the back that caused him to be off a little bit, and they're not, the kicking team's not all together. There's a lot more involved in the kicker, and the kicker's got knocked off because of blocking. Somebody let somebody loose up front.
Dothan came up empty after getting the ball on the 36-yard line in the Robertsdale territory. So they've missed some really good opportunities tonight.
2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third quarter. They've got to just keep pushing it. They'll get them down.
It looked like he dropped the ball. It looked like he fumbled. I think he did.
They're fighting for something down there. Going to sweep to the right.
And I think they're going to say
They got it back.
recovered it.
They got it back.
So we'll bring up second and about 5.
He's run a sweep then. He turned it up, made a pretty good play out of it. Dothan I did a good job of defending it, though. Second and short, second and 5, 6. Back to the pistol. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
And it's a first down. That's Denzel Smith.
He's running a trap play up the middle, but he's finding a hole, 1 hole up from the trap hole from the middle and turning it up. And Dothan High's got to learn to squeeze the whole front, but it's they have a little trouble stopping that kind of dive trap they're running.
First and 10, the ball at the 32-yard line of Robertsdale.
Pistol again, 2 and 1, same thing, odd front. Everything's the same. Same play.
They give it to Smith again, and he picks up about 3 or 4.
They're not closing to the outside. Dothan High is stopping the inside, but they're not closing to the outside. And when he hops out, somebody needs to be sitting there. They're fundamentals over and over and over, and get that a little bit better. Second and 6 again. That play they've been running Dothan to death on.
We're down to 45 seconds left in the third. Dothan trailing Robertsdale 7-3. And nothing there for Robertsdale.
The counter dive they've been running up to the left side. Same thing to the. It's a block down kick out basically thing. But anyway, they're old-fashioned eye play from the pistol. But Dothan High does a good job of filling it. 33 need to start mentioning these names. I get hung up on the play. But
yeah, and
Gabriel Black, I think, made that play.
And Javon Granger was in on it.
Yeah.
So it's third and about 5.
The front 51, Casey Applin did a good job of closing that play also. He's squeezing really good, but somebody's got to help him from the outside. Number 70, Big Ladarius Daniels doing a good job. Number 5, Javon Granger, all of them are in there. And defense has been playing well. Of course, you've got, you got Marcus Sims, you've got Jeremy Sappho, Josh Biggums. They're all Jordan Small, Christian Cunningham, Brandon Freeman, Gabriel Black, Darius Daniels, Justin Hinton. All of them have done a pretty doggone good job tonight.
Okay, we've come to the end of 3, and the score is Robertsdale 7, Dothan 3. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Your number 1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Hello and welcome back to Riverview Stadium. We're at Wild Field tonight where the Dothan Tigers are hosting the Robertsdale Bears. Hi, I'm Mick Kirkland along with Coach Harry Wayne Parrish bringing you the action. And Dothan played a little better that third quarter, Coach.
A lot better. Play action pass and good job. Good coverage there. Play action pass came out with a little semi bootleg and trying to hit a guy in the flats. That's the same play, similar to the same play Alabama played for the touchdown at the end of the ball game the other night.
Yeah, that was a great call.
Yeah, that was the same similar kind of play in a way. It wasn't exactly, but because he ran it to the left, but real similar play. Got a fourth down and about 4 and big series for Dothan High now. Let's get offensively and get ourselves moving. And I think they're going to bust one offensively if they just keep pushing the pedal.
That seemed to be a momentum swing here. Egerton lets it go last week. He tried to field one and lost it, and Fairhope recovered it deep in Dothan territory and was able to score a couple of plays later, so he decided he better not go for that one.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Josh Bigham almost blocked it then, but it was one of them worm burners. Was straight down the field there, and believe it or not, one of the best punters I've ever seen in high school and didn't kick it over 10 feet was Stedman Shealy back in the day.
Yeah.
He was the worst punter to be the best of anybody I've ever seen. He'd kick those balls. He'd place the ball in line drives like that. Anyway, it's a one tight end offense.
This is a real important drive for Dothan.
There we go. Good blocking, good play. I like that formation they run when they get in that, and then they're just trying to come right out. They're wearing Robertsdale down. If they'll just keep pushing the pedal, I think they'll be fine. And they're really basically in two tight ends right now, even though they're not.
Dozier for 11 and a Dothan first down. They give it to Dozier again. Oh, he almost got to the outside, but he picks up the first down.
Yeah, maybe did too. I think they need to. I like that formation. They need to stay in that formation. Just keep wearing them down and not try to. I think sometimes they get a little too fancy, but just stay in it. Just keep coming at them. Wear them down. They've got Robertsdale. If you look at all the linemen, everybody on the defense right now has put their hands on the sides. They've got them getting them tired.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the 32. Williams runs the quarterback draw and gets across the 35 to about the 37-yard line.
Yes, that's exactly right. Just a quarterback draw, straight draw play. 2nd and about 6. I like this formation right here. This is my formation they run.
And they give it to Long and
face mask.
Face mask, yeah.
That's going to give them 15. That's going to move it across the 50. Mental breakdown. Got a Robertsdale guy down. I told you they're getting. No, he's okay. They're getting a little tired. When you get a little tired, you get sloppy, and then then you give mental errors. Then you give yourself other team a chance to win. And Dothan High just needs to keep pushing the pedal down. Five-yard penalty instead of 15. Oh, well, that's okay. It gives us a second and short. It was an incidental, they call it, I reckon. I didn't think there was much incidental anymore. But anyway, got a pistol.
2nd and short.
Ball 1-yard line.
And nothing there. I saw a shoe fly out of the pile. That was Isaiah Long's shoe. He takes a seat, and into the game comes number 32, Deion Dozier.
Big Dozier, like a bulldozer.
Yeah.
He got a good name for him.
Dozier had 3 touchdowns in one of the games earlier.
They're stacking the inside right now. They're expecting them to run, and
Dozier moves the pile, and he should have enough for a Dothan first down.
If the referees
and I
are
saw a Robertsdale player with some extracurricular activity after the play, Coach.
They're getting kind of frustrated too. I'm telling you, they keep the pedal down, and Robertsdale taking a lot of chances. They basically ran a 9-man front then. They moved everybody up and didn't even have a free safety. So Dothan High's they'll pop a big one if they'll keep moving it. they're back in the regular set now, but they're playing pretty tight. They've got them thinking to run a lot.
Williams rolls, and he keeps it. He's got some running room.
Here's it go.
He's down to the 30, and he steps out of bounds at about the 23.
He hit him out of bounds. I don't know if that should have been a penalty, but he let him by with it. Yeah, great run there. He was sprinting to the right, had 3 men sort of trips to the right. And they were flooding the zone over there, and he saw it was covered, and he just pulled the ball down and tucked back and came across the field. And
it was about a 30-yard gain.
Yeah, good run. He got hit out of bounds. I thought there should have been a flag on that, even though it was incidental, but it was still hitting out of bounds. It was a great run by the quarterback. Coran did a great job. I think you'll see Robertsdale fold if they'll score. Got a trips to the right, and they're tired. Every Robertsdale player's got his hands on his thing. They're all worn out. That's what I'm saying. Keep pushing the metal to them. And this is a big thing for Dothan High to come back and win. Got a penalty.
There was a penalty, Coach.
Yeah.
You were exactly right. So that will advance the ball inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 19.
Yeah. Big series here now. Got twins to the right and got them spread out, got them tired. Keep coming at them.
Dozier's in the backfield. He hands it off to Dozier, and he's hit, and he's going to be stopped for a loss of about a yard. So we'll bring up a 2nd and 11. There's a player down for Robertsdale. So with 8:27 left in the fourth, in the game, it's 7 for Robertsdale, 3 for Dothan.
Dang.
2nd and 11 for the Dothan Tigers.
Trips to the right. Coming down with option play. Now that ran like they all run it. There
to Longer. He should take it in. And he does.
Good job. Good job. Beautiful play.
Isaiah Long for 21 yards out.
That's a lead option they've ran tonight and ran it terrible till that play. That's the way you execute the play. Did a great job of running it, and that's the play that LSU beat Alabama with a couple of years ago. And then Dothan High did it. The wide receivers, everybody did a great job of blocking out there. And the offensive line, Isaac Long, Prince Roberts, Ladarius Wimbush, Chris Cooper, Chris Breedlove, the wide receivers, Carter, Eggleton, Isaiah Abrams, all of them did a great job of getting that ball in the end zone. And 9-7, big kicker coming in and make a good snap and hole. Perfect snap, perfect hold, perfect kick. Makes it 10.
Extra point is good. So Dothan takes their first lead of the game, 10-7 with 8:10 left in the fourth. That was an 80-yard drive by the Dothan Tigers, and it was capped off with a 21-yard TD run by Long. And, Coach, they put together a really good drive that time.
Well, absolutely. That was just an excellent drive, and they've ran that lead option 2 or 3 times tonight and have not executed it that well, but that time they did to perfection. Great, great option play. Great job by Coran to pitch it, kick off, and here we come our man Pimentel kicks it, and he's kicking it in the end zone. He wasn't messing around. He's line driving, and in high school you can line drive it because you kick it in the end zone, it's going to be taken out to the 20. And I'll tell you what, I really like that kicker. I have since he first started kicking. Good athlete.
So Robertsdale will be starting on their own 20. Dothan had a good defensive series that last time,
right,
forcing the punt.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think this series right here, we'll see what Robertsdale made out of, but I think Dothan High's got them with it, and they'll get them really down if they can stop this series.
1st and 10 at the 20.
I think Robertsdale I think they can handle the pressure if they'll put it on them. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left. First down. Ran a trap. Now.
A good open field tackle.
That's what I was talking about earlier. They ran that trap, and he hops outside, and they hadn't had anybody there. But that time, they did a good job of being Sappho. Sappho was there waiting on it, which that's how you should play it. But now they're doing it, do it play after play, not just whenever they want to, and keep the fundamentals the same and twin to the right. And now they're playing good, solid defense, good fundamentals. Big 70 in the middle of Darius Daniels has got it all stopped up in there. And they're playing pretty tight, looking for the run.
2nd and 9. Quarterback tries to get through, and he's hit hard at the 25.
But Darius Daniels was waiting on him. Did a great job of playing the middle and bringing him to him, and that's the best they've played that too. So it's a 3rd down now, and 3rd and about 5, and big play, big play. Bring in Darius Daniels, the linebacker. They bring him in there, and I think they're kind of loosening up, looking for a throw.
Dylan Smith is the quarterback for Robertsdale. So it's 3rd and 5. This is a big 3rd down for Dothan. They need a stop here.
Dothan's looking for a pass. They're backed up a little bit, looking for a pass, and that's what he's doing. And
it's complete.
Good play.
And it's out to the 42-yard line.
That's a good pass and catch then, just an out pass, straight drop back, out pass and throw it. And Dothan High had it fairly well defended. They kind of let him go in the flats a little deep up under him, but good play.
1st and 10, the ball at the 41-yard line.
Still got a great ball game going here. Got 6 minutes left. Big series. That's running that.
And off to Smith, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of a couple.
That counter dive, or whatever you want to call it, it's what I call it out of the eye. Counter dive, pulling 2 people, pulling up in the line there, and Dothan High has had times tonight where they didn't play that real good, but they played it good then. 2nd and 9, and all I'm in on the play over there. You've got the whole 1-0. Casey Applin's done a really good job of squeezing that play, and linebackers, Gabriel Black and them guys have really came up to fill the hole. 2nd and long. 3-man front, faking it, got him open in the middle, and he sees it.
And it's complete, and it's a 1st down to the 43-yard line of Dothan. That was complete to number 15, Brandon Brown.
Just a deep square in, and I don't know, Dothan High lost him in the puddle somewhere. They didn't somehow or another lost him, because I saw him drifting across the middle and nobody looking for him. Kind of like a bootleg in a way, and the quarterback did a good job of finding him and hit him with it.
Robertsdale driving. This drive started on their own 20-yard line.
Hopped outside again.
Good run to the outside, a gain of about 15 or 16 by DeMarcus Robinson. And
they're running that trap play up in there, and they're hopping outside. They're not. Dothan High is not coming from the outside in to squeeze it in. You're squeezing it in, but they're making him hop, and then nobody's there to stop it.
Robertsdale is in that hurry up, and Dothan wants a timeout with 5:25 left in the 4th. They're leading 10-7. 1st and 10, the ball at the 29-yard line of Dothan. This drive started on the 20-yard line for Robertsdale. Dothan's got to come up with the stop.
Got a 1st down, twins to the right, twins to the left, 1 back set, quarterback draw.
And he almost breaks a tackle, but he picks up about 3. So it should bring up 2nd and 7.
They just need to out-hustle them. That's what they need to do. Robertsdale's got a little fire in them. They got a little momentum going and got a little fire. And Dothan High needs to pin their ears back, and let's just shut it down. 2 back set now, twins to the left. Same formation been running basically all night. Outside sweep.
Good pursuit and stop that time by number 14 for Dothan, Joshua Biggums.
That wasn't the same play. That was just a regular sweep, and they've done a pretty good job with that play. And when they're faking the trap inside and he's hopping out is then the problem. But Robertsdale got a little bit away from what they've been doing, the play that's been hurting them. But anyway, it's 3rd down and long. That's good for Dothan High. Dothan High did a great job of stopping the play. 3rd down and long, and I think Dothan High is looking for a pass. I would say it's going to be one of those deep outs over here to the inside receiver like they ran last time, and sprinting to the right is what I'd say he's going to do. I got a fly pass, trying to get it all.
And he was out of bounds. He tried that pass, but the receiver was out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Coach, it was close.
My heart sank to my stomach. I thought, oh, my goodness, don't lose it this way.
So it's fourth down, so you better believe they're going to go for it.
And he threw it into triple coverage over there, and the boy still caught it, but it was out of bounds.
Yeah, so it's 4th and 9. The ball just inside the 30-yard line. 4:08 left.
Big play. This is the play right here.
This is a pivotal play here.
They're going to run the out to the inside receiver and sprint to the right like I said last time. Nope.
Motion. Well, I think it's a timeout. Dothan calls a timeout. Okay, I guess Coach wanted to see what.
I'm surprised he didn't run the play he ran before to get a first down. You know, because he's and the man running out, inside player running out, and I don't know why they didn't do that.
So we're down to 4 minutes 6 seconds left. Dothan leading by 3. 4th and 10 for Robertsdale. If Dothan stops them, they will get the ball back with the lead. Dothan calls another timeout.
Use the restroom real quick.
So with 4:06, no time off the clock, and we have a timeout on the field. 4th and 10 for Robertsdale.
Back to the last play here, and 4th down. They got him back there. If they'll stay with him, come up on him.
They get him. They stop him.
Great job.
Big hit that time from number 27, Brandon Freeman. And Dothan stops Robertsdale on 4th down.
Well, the defensive secondary did a great job of covering, and the lineman did a good job of cornering him up, and Freeman came up and made the play. And 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Now they need to put the heavies in and get one first down, and they got the ball game.
1st and 10 for Dothan. The ball at the Dothan 25. And Williams runs into his old man. He would have had some more running room then, Coach.
Just a counter dive, the play they've been running, and they pick some yardage with it and hold the ball tight and get what you can and get down, let the clock run.
2nd and about 3 for the Tigers. They need a first down. If they can get a first down, they can probably run this clock out.
Fisher.
They're going to let the play clock tick down. It's down to 9. Williams.
Counter dive again.
And he gets the first down and more. He takes it down up near the 50 to about the 49-yard line. It's the first down for the Dothan Tigers. A good run by Williams and a great decision. Under 3 minutes left. The clock didn't stop on the first down.
Straight dive, just a counter dive play, and hold the ball.
Long.
Get down, get down.
And Long goes down after a gain of about a yard.
Stand up a little too straight, and he needs to get down and keep the ball. He's going to fumble the thing, so he's little fundamentals here. I'm trying to coach him.
Well, you are the coach. Yeah, so we're down to 2 minutes 32 seconds left, and Dothan's leading, and they have the ball 10-7. 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. They hand the ball off to Long, and he's got some running room.
Get down. Get down.
And he takes the ball down to the 30-yard line. A good run. That was a gain of about 20 for Isaiah Long. And he needs to get back in the huddle and stop talking to see what Robertsdale doing is they're trying to get the Dothan players to get a penalty.
Yeah.
A lot of yakking and mouthing going on.
Just counter dive in right there, and Dothan I just need to take it and take their time and run the clock down. I would not. The key to that is to get down and don't get up with the ball so the referee can spot it in a hurry. The slower you get up, the less they have time to spot it.
They hand the ball off to Long, and he picks up about 3.
They can run the clock out from here if we got a timeout here on it must be Robertsdale.
Robertsdale calls a timeout with 1:50 left, and then what we'll do here is
how many timeouts have Robertsdale's got left? One.
They've used 2 here in the 4th. So I'll kind of recap the scoring while we got a little time here. Robertsdale scored first with 8:25 left in the second quarter. They put together an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 2-yard TD run by Smith to make it 7-0. And the score was 7-0 at halftime. Dothan scored with 9:13 left in the third on a 42-yard field goal by Pimento to make it 7-3. And the score was 7-3 at the end of 3. Dothan scored with 8:10 left in the fourth on a 21-yard touchdown run by Long to cap off an 80-yard drive to put Dothan ahead 10-7. And that's where we are now with 1:50 left. And they give the ball to the big man, Deion Dozier, and he takes it down to about the 25, and that will be the last time out, I believe, for Robertsdale.
Counter dive, and this is the last time out for Robertsdale. Got a second and third and long, and they can run out a good bit of the clock here. It'll probably be they might get the ball back if they're lucky with 20 seconds left.
So if Dothan can get a first down, that would pretty much
lock it in,
guarantee a victory here tonight. They played a lot better the second half than they did the first.
Like Dothan High should play. They've got a good football team, and they need to start playing on a regular all the quarters like this. So they'll get better if they'll do that, and then they'll be a decent playoff team. If they don't start playing hard all the time and getting improving, they won't be the kind of team that they'll be proud of at the end of the year. And they're definitely a playoff team, but they've got to prove it. They can't just talk about it. They've got to show it on the field.
Got to be consistent every game and every down.
Absolutely.
3rd and 5.
Got the pro set really, and
they give to Dozier, and he's got some running room, and he takes it down to about the 20.
I believe he got a first down.
It's going to be close. I think it's going to be a 4th down, and I think they'll probably go for it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have to here. They'll keep the clock and run it out.
So Dothan's going to first down. That's Bigham. Bigham took a bunch of them with him.
That's a ball game right there now. All I got to do is take a knee, and they'll wind this thing up.
Joshua Bigham's in the Wildcat, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line for Dothan, and we're down to 55 seconds.
There's an art in closing the ball game off. People don't really realize that. A lot of coaches don't understand that, but there's an art. And the art right now is taking a knee and getting the thing over with. Don't worry about what you're trying to do, and don't make a big mistake here. Just take a knee. And let the clock run, and that's what they're doing. And there you go. That's how to close the ball game off. Don't give the referee the ball till under about 30, and then they'll wind it all the way down.
So yeah, they can run the clock out now.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah, all they got to do. Don't even have to run another play because it's under 25. See,
right.
So all they got to do is there's an art to it. You have to know what to do, and Dothan did a great job. Great ball game.
I tell you, Coach, it was a tough one. Dothan started off that first half. They didn't show up. They didn't show up.
That's the worst I've seen them play. I'm like you in a while.
Yeah, it really was. So Dothan comes out with a 10-7 victory over Robertsdale, and Dothan was able to put up 10 points in the second half to bring home a victory. So that's going to wrap it up for us from Griffith Stadium, Wild Field tonight, where the Dothan Tigers defeat the Bears of Robertsdale by a score of 10-7. On behalf of Coach Harry Wayne Parrish and our cameraman tonight, Brian Nyman, this is Mick Kirkland saying good night, and thanks for watching the Scenic Sports Network.
You've been watching High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Productions. Join us again next time.
Your #1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.